Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and just FYI, I am traveling at the moment, which is why if there's some bomb-dropping cybersecurity news, I might be posting about it, assuming I'm around, but these videos were pre-recorded, so heads up to you, as well as a podcast, obviously. So with that, let's get going, because in U.S. immigration news, a U.S. immigration app is a privacy nightmare. Now, this is coming from Tanya Riley of Cyberscoop, and I think this is an important one. So heads up if you are immigrating to this country. Now, a mobile app used by Immigration and Customs Enforcement known as ICE to monitor certain immigrants is collecting large amounts of sensitive data with uncertain protections regarding how that data is being used and stored, according to public records obtained by the Just Futures Law Legal Project. Now, faced with just huge numbers right now of migrants arriving in the United States, ICE has in recent years moved towards monitoring migrants rather than detaining them. In other words, there are too many at the moment crossing, for example, the southern border that we just can't maintain, that. And so monitoring becomes essentially what it is. Now, in doing so, ICE is increasingly relying on contractors to build the technology it relies on, creating a growing surveillance apparatus operated by ICE to monitor basically migrant communities. Now, one such contractor is BI Incorporated, which operates a cell phone app known as SmartLink on the agency's behalf. Now, according to records obtained by Just Futures and shared with Cyberscoop, SmartLink collects a ton of sensitive information, including personally identifiable information, geolocation data, phone numbers of contacts, and vehicle and driver data. Now, BI also collects biometric and health data, including facial images, voice prints, medical information, pregnancy, and births. In other words, as it's cataloging your stuff, maybe you're talking about being pregnant, maybe you're downloading a pregnancy app, not 100% sure on that one. Now, ICE, for the record, is a component of the Department of Homeland Security, and they've maintained a contract since 2004 with BI, who's a subsidiary of a private prison company known as Geo Group, essentially providing GPS ankle monitors and to run its Intensive Supervision Appearance Program, or ISAP, essentially a program that now monitors these migrants. Now, ICE describes ISAP as, quote, an alternative to detention. And SmartLink app, for the record, no longer quoting, allows for real-time communications between supervisory agents and program participants, including video check-in calls, messaging, and other automated data collection. In short, rather than being physically detained, migrants participating in ISAP agree to be tracked using SmartLink or other methods. Now, according to ICE, from fiscal year 2023, remember the government runs on September's, a total of 197,490 users participated in ISAP's quote-unquote alternative to detention program, with 177,654 participating in SmartLink. Now, I have a couple of different thoughts on this, in that way. I understand we have essentially a border crisis in the country. I don't think anybody's going to deny that. That said, we've had it for years and years and years and years across multiple presidents, not just Biden and Trump, but Obama had it as well, as did W, et cetera. It seems to be escalating in the last, I think, 5 to 10 years or so. But nevertheless, here we are. And so we have to balance, I think, the compassion of what a democracy is with the privacy rights that are basically constitutionally guaranteed, not just for citizens. If these are actually inalienable rights, everybody gets them. And so I have no problem with a migrant if they fully understand they're going to be data mined, biometric, tracked, know if you're pregnant, know your health, et cetera, et cetera. If they have every facet of information, understanding how that is going to work, and they still agree to it, not under pressure, but, here we go, you have one option or the other, I'm fine with that. But if you're saying, oh yeah, this is just for us to check in, et cetera, we're going to know your location because, again, you're a guest in this country at the moment, that is basically a different thing. And so as we are looking at this, why do they need all of this information? If this really is an app that is designed essentially to keep tabs on people, you need their geolocation, you need the ability to quickly connect with them. There should be penalties if, let's say, they uninstall the app, etc., because, again, you're losing that tracking. You're doing that as a migrant on the hopes that you are playing nice with the U.S. government, that they're going to show you favorability in your request to immigrate here, whether it's as a refugee, as an immigrant, whatever that is. And so I think this is an important discussion to be had because, quite frankly, universally, we have a right to privacy. The U.S. Constitution should apply to anybody, inside the country because it's inalienable rights that humans have. And human rights are simply that, human rights. So I'd love to hear thoughts on this. There's no easy answers for this. I'm not getting political on this. I just think everybody deserves privacy, everybody deserves dignity, and everybody deserves a fair shot. And that's all I'm going to say. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.